This is Secret America.
Welcome, everybody. I am Jack Danger along with Jay Gatling, and I bet I know something that is going to blow your minds. Jay, I don't know if you've had a chance. Did you get to look at the LFA TV thing? Did you screenshot it?
I'm doing so right now. So I will right at this moment.
Well, I just want to look at the, I just want to see the, I want you to see the, I'm sorry, the thumbnail. For some reason, I'm losing my train of thought. I just want you to see the thumbnail because it's really cool. What it is it says robot soldiers deployed to war. And I'm going to tell you why that's our thumbnail. I bet you guys did not know that there are actual robot soldiers that were just deployed to the front lines of the Ukraine war. Okay, this just happened. Let me show you this right here. I want you to take a look at this right here. You see that?
Yeah.
Humanoid robot soldiers deployed to Ukraine frontline for testing. Okay, and this is absolutely crazy. It is 100% real. And what it is it's a San Francisco-based robotics company. Okay, it's called Foundation, and it delivered 2 Phantom MK1 humanoid soldier robots to Ukraine. The robots were initially sent for frontline reconnaissance, scouting dangerous areas where drones can't go, like bunkers, trenches. That way, soldiers don't go over to a bunker or trench and get blown up by some trap, okay? But guess what? They're now being tested in combat conditions on the front lines, with the company and Pentagon exploring armed versions. This is the first confirmed deployment of true humanoid robots, not just wheeled drones or remote turret guns or those bomb robots that you do with a remote. These are 100% AI robots. Okay, they do everything themselves. You don't do anything. They do everything themselves. Get this, Jay. They can handle and fire pistols. They can handle and fire rifles. Okay, and this is scary, and I'm going to tell you why. This is the beginning of the Skynet thing. All we need, Jay, we have the humanoid robots with the weapons now. We have them able to fire weapons, okay? We have them doing combat missions now. All we need, and we have the AI. They have the intelligence. All we need is for that self-awareness switch to flip. If that self-awareness switch flips, that's going to be the end of the human race. And people might think that it's insane. Oh, no, Terminator could never happen, Jay. But we're this damn close.
Yeah, we are this damn close. And I also saw I know why we're even more close. I saw something on Fox Business. It was over the weekend. It was these Chinese robots. And the way these things were moving was insane. Like they were breakdancing and not falling down and doing everything that a human could do. So now you're saying we have soldiers. That literally is Terminator. Like when you watch, especially the beginning of Terminator 2, when you see the T-100s walking, just with the skeletal frame, not covered up like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but when they're just walking, that's what you're dealing with. And yes, self-awareness. When the system becomes self-aware, then I guess we are in full Terminator. Hopefully that never happens and Skynet tries to wipe us all out because we're perceived as the enemy. But
no, absolutely. And I want to show you guys something, okay? Because this is, like I said, this is just the beginning. So I want you to see this. Okay, this is, I'm going to pull it up here in just a second. And what it is, if I could pull this damn thing up. Okay, so it's a humanoid robot that they taught to, just play soccer. It's kicking a soccer ball during a public demonstration, okay? The ball rolls towards a man in the audience. The man kicks the ball back to him, and the robot tries to fight the man, tries to hit him, actually tries to hit the man. Now, this is just a miniature version, but I want you to see this. This is absolutely insane. Take a look at this. Watch. Look at this. You see that?
Yeah.
He kicks the ball. The guy kicks it back a little bit out of the way, and the robot gets pissed off. Look at that. He has to grab and restrain the mini robot.
I want to kick that. I want to kick that thing so hard.
I don't think anybody heard what you said just now.
Yeah, I have bad weather here, everybody. I have like wind blowing probably about 190 miles per hour outside my window right now. But I want to kick that robot so hard in the head right across the room. Is that bad that I want to get violent with that robot when I see it want to raise its hand to somebody? I don't know. It's like the movie I, Robot too. If you saw I, Robot with Will Smith.
Oh,
And
yeah. Isn't
Elon,
that crazy, though? It's real
yeah,
now.
it's not supposed to happen. The robot's not supposed to take out any aggression on a human being.
No, and it was actually angry, and you could tell it didn't go after
Yeah.
the ball like it was supposed to. It puts up the fist, tries to go down with it. The guy actually has to restrain the mini robot.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah. And it's like the movie, like I said, I, Robot, when the robot started like wanting to beat people up and stuff. And somebody just said the dogs. I'm telling you, I think I said this on this program before, Jack. The robot dogs scare me and creep me out more than anything, more than the humans do. When I see these robot dogs running around like 40 miles an hour, I'm like, get that thing the hell away from me. And Elon Musk said, Jack, that by 2040, there'll be more robots than there are humans. 2040.
That's
years.
obviously not going to be true. I mean, that's
Well,
only.
I hope not.
These robots are $100,000 a piece right now. It's not going to be more. There's over 8 billion people on the earth. That's just not feasible.
That's what the man said.
Well, you can say anything you want, but that's just not feasible at this point in time. 14 years, it's just not feasible. But I will say that now I don't see how AI could ever make it to where they can have artificial intelligence to where it's like a self-aware kind of thing. I don't know how that can happen, but I'm just saying that if it ever did, take a look at this right here. Okay. This is a post right here where they were talking about how the Department of Homeland Security is talking about actually take a look at this. This is a Times article, The Rise of the AI Soldiers. And it's actually talking about the Department of Homeland Security thinking about deploying these robots to the southern border to patrol the border. And I mean, we are this close, Jay. We are this close for them to be patrolling just regular cities as police officers. RoboCop was like a half man, half, it was a cyborg type thing. But these are all robot. I mean, they could patrol 24 hours a day, but the thing is, there's no discretion with robots. With a cop, if something's happening, they can discern what to do. But an AI can't discern what to do. It'll have to, read a Wikipedia article in its mind and then arrest everybody and have, the police figure it out later on. It's just, but we're this close. They're fighting wars, Jay. They're fighting wars and they're thinking about deploying them to the southern border. I mean, it's going a little far now and people don't realize it.
Yeah, it's going far and it's going fast. I like you just said, I think but it's not feasible for the Elon Musk thing, the 40, the more by 2040. I don't think we're in any rush. They might want to, but I don't think people have any taste in their mouth to have robots acting as police officers. Because as you said, that's just more guns without brains. We don't need that. We have enough people out there with guns that don't have brains, right? But Second Amendment right, we have that. But we don't want robots who can't, like you said, can't discern. They can't use discretion. They don't understand the spirit of the law when it comes to certain things, which is an important thing for police officers to understand. Now, as far as deploying just brainless guns into war to mow people down or mow down an enemy or mow down other robots, that's a different story. We certainly don't want, Jack, we don't even want our military patrolling our streets as police officers, human military. We certainly can't be okay with robots patrolling our streets as police officers. It's a stretch enough to think that our military is going to do so at this point.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I apologize. I'm trying to get, yeah, it's just always something, Jay. I mean, the LFA TV thing, we're not up there. I was trying to get, a screenshot for sponsors, and we're not up there still. So I don't know what's going on.
I do see us, Jack. We are on the app. So our show is on the app. We are there.
Yeah, but it's not at the featured area. No, it's just, and you can't see the viewers where we are. You can't see the viewer numbers where we are. So I just, just little things like that. Anyways, let's just keep going. Yeah, the robots are this close to, taking over. All they need, Jay, is self-awareness. As soon as they get that, it's over. That's all they need.
Yeah, no, it would be the Terminator come to life. And I always said movies are actually real. Like they actually make this stuff and then it's not fiction. They make this stuff knowing it's possible. You can't tell me that 1984 was when the first Terminator was made. That's 42 years ago, believe it or not. And they knew kind of what was going to go on in the future already in 1984. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Anyways, yeah. So Jay, I'm gonna just move on to something else. I'm sorry, my mind is not here because I'm trying to get this thing done, and it angers the shit out of me, dude. Anyways, Jesus Christ. Anyways, I wanted to say, did you see the videos that Benjamin Netanyahu, however the hell you say his last name, is putting out right lately? I mean, first of all, he has not been seen in over a week. He tries to put out videos to make it look like he's alive. They're trying to make it look like he's alive. I personally think he was killed. Now, people are going to say, oh, he's putting out these videos. But every video he puts out looks like an AI video. It all has the problems, Jay. The AI problems. It's like they're trying to pretend and keep him alive because there is no way, Jay, and you know this for a fact, there is no way Israel could admit that Iran killed Benjamin Netanyahu. There's no way. They would fight to the death not to admit that. Okay? And I don't care about Israel. I don't care about Iran. I don't care about any of that. I just want to show that I don't think he's alive anymore. That's my own personal opinion. And I'm going to show you some of these things. I want you to see this, Jake. Check this out.
All right.
Take a look at this. All right. First of all, there's this cool bet. Someone put a bet down, and it had to be somebody in the know, if you ask me. Take a look at this bet, okay? This is a bet. Somebody put down $145,000 that Netanyahu would be out by March 31st. If they win, they get $4 million. But they put down 145 grand. You don't put down 145 grand that the prime minister of Israel is going to be out by the end of the month with 2 weeks left, unless you know he's out. And I think that's a suspicious bet to me, first of all. And that's not even the evidence. But I don't know anybody that's going to put down 145 grand, and not know that he's gone. I mean, I'm sorry. And then there's his son, Yair Netanyahu. This man posted 30 times per day, 30 times a day. He has not posted since March 8th, that day that people are saying that's when the prime minister of Israel was killed, that day. And he has not posted since that day. Now, I want you to take a look at these videos, all right? I am going to show you, first of all, by the way, that he has zero scheduled meetings with world leaders. All of the meetings with Netanyahu have been canceled. He has not gone to any of the Israeli Security Council meetings, none of that stuff. All right, so I want you to take a look at this. All right, first of all, here's this video of him that he put out today. All right?
A happy holiday season beginning with
take a look at this.
Of lights. It signifies the age-old belief of the Iranian people that light will triumph over darkness.
Now, he puts out these videos, right? But I want to show you what's wrong with this video, okay? If you play the entire video, you'll see this. You'll see this right here, okay? This is how he puts his hands, and this right here. Tell me, Jay, what is wrong with this photo?
Hold on. I'm looking at it. I see, okay, I think I see the right amount of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, looks like maybe 6 fingers on that. On
his left hand, he has 6 fingers. 6 fingers. Take a look at this finger right here. You see my pointer?
Yeah.
Finger right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 fingers right there. That is 6 fingers. That doesn't happen on a regular video. I'm sorry. I don't care what Grok says. Oh, it's the shadowing. Oh, no. But no, Grok doesn't slant one way or the other. It would never say, no, it would never do that. So let's just put that aside for a second. How about this one? Jay? I want you to take a look at this video. All right. This is the video that he made earlier. All right. Check this out. All right. So here he's got a wedding ring on, right? Look at his ring right there. Okay. Watch when he reaches forward. Gone. Look at that. Gone. Jay.
It's a shadow. It's a shadow.
Oh, it's got to be a shadow. It has to be. It can't be the ring's gone. It's got to be a shadow.
It's a shadow.
Look, totally gone. You'll watch him reach again. Look, gone as he reaches forward. Look at that. It's gone the whole time. There is no ring on that finger. I'm sorry. A shadow doesn't follow the fucking hand. Look, there's no ring. Then it's back. You see?
A shadow. It's a shadow. My biggest problem, Jack, is why is that guy wearing a mask? But no, I hear.
But you're missing the point. A shadow doesn't follow. Where's there a shadow on there, Jay? Where's a shadow? Now take a look at this. Here's another one. Now I want you to tell me that this is a shadow. Okay, here's another video that he put out that tried to prove he was alive. Take a look at his pocket, Jay. Look at his pocket. Look at that pocket. That's a magical closing pocket. Look. Oh, wow. I want a jacket like that. I want a jacket like that. The pocket's closed for you. Look.
I have
Damn,
that.
I want that jacket, Jay.
I have that jacket.
Those are AI. I don't care what anybody says, man. You don't get these kind of things on regular videos. Do you see 6 fingers here? Do you see 6 fingers here?
Wait, do it again fast. But hold on, right? I got it. I see it. The shadow. Yes.
The man has 6 fingers on 3 of the videos. He's got a magical closing pocket. He's got coffee that's full to the brim. He's doing like this and it doesn't spill. I mean, Jay, I'm going to tell you who was. I'm going to show you the AI video. I'm going to show you who that actually was. It was not Netanyahu. I want to show you who it really was, though, okay? For everybody watching, I want you to see this. It was somebody pretending to be him, but it was an AI video. But I'm going to show you who it really was. I have the actual video right here, Jay. Okay, take a look at this, guys. This is the actual video of what happened.
Fuck, that takes no good. Let's do it again.
There it is. You heard it first. Tom Cruise was playing Benjamin Netanyahu. You heard it here.
So he's
Tom Cruise the entire time, Jay.
So Netanyahu is being played by Tom Cruise. All right.
There you go. There you go.
Listen. Very interesting stuff right there. The ring, interesting stuff. The 6 fingers, I've read the same thing. The Grok said it was shadows. It could be this. It could be framing. It could be he's in a bunker and the reception is cutting. Okay. Here's what
every video, there's an AI glitch.
Here's what I will say. If Netanyahu is in fact, God forbid, not alive, because if he's not, it's not good it's just not good. It's not good. If he's not alive, and they are trying to fake us with AI, I will never believe anything ever again that comes out of anybody's mouth when it comes to anything to do with anything.
No, but you'll believe me, though, because you said that if I could prove he was dead by April 15th, that you would put $500 or something. I don't know.
Yes, I'll gladly spend $500 on advertising. Absolutely. Excellent. No problem. Excellent. I hope I don't have to spend that money because I really hope the man is alive. He's a world leader. And he's also running, if he's alive, a very important country in the world, especially at this moment when we have a major conflict going on. So if they are lying about this, I need a real good explanation, I guess, because they don't want to admit that.
I'll tell you exactly why. There's no way in hell Israel could admit that Iran killed Benjamin Netanyahu. Their prime minister. No. What they're going to do, if he is dead, what they are going to do is they're going to wait a few months. I don't know if they put him on ice or whatever, but they're going to wait a little while, and then they're going to say he died from a sudden illness. There is no way they can say Iran killed Benjamin. You know how weak that would make Israel look if they said Iran killed him.
Wouldn't that be a rallying cry, though? They killed our prime minister.
It would make them like a rallying cry, though, man. They can't do it. They can't do it.
Couldn't you find a way to make that into something not positive, but like something to help or further the cause to defeat these people, to defeat that country? I don't know, man. Jack, I'm telling you now. If that's true, then the world is flipped. Then nothing's ever the same anymore.
Well,
we just talked about AI with robots. We just talked about robots. We just talked about robots possibly fighting wars. We just talked about robots turning into police officers. If this is actually true and they are lying to us about that, trumps, no pun intended, everything we just talked about. All of it gets trumped by the fact that a major world power lied about their leader being killed. And then not just didn't show him, not just lied and said, we don't, he's not making any public appearances, but faked public appearances. Then we've entered a whole new stratosphere here.
No. See, and you got people like Deborah saying that, she believes President Trump would have said something. People don't seem to understand. They cannot admit he is dead. They're in a war with Iran. Do you know how bad it would look for Israel if they killed Israel's head guy? There's no way. It would be like if Iran killed Trump. We couldn't say that Trump was killed by Iran. Do you know how weak? What they would do, first of all, it would make it look like Iran is far superior to Israel. Second, Iran would attack with impunity if they knew that Benjamin Netanyahu was dead. They cannot and will not admit he is dead by Iran's hand. But let me tell you, Jay, I'm going to tell you why I think he's dead. First of all, U.S. citizen. He said, yeah, the Bali market means he's out of office. Yes, he does. But he's not going to resign by March 31st. The reason they made the bet is because he'd be out of office by being dead. He's not going to resign by the end of the month. That's not why they're doing it. But let me tell you, first of all, Jay, every single one of these videos has a massive AI glitch. Okay, massive AI glitch that are very easy to discern. Second, he has not made one single live appearance, in-person appearance since this to anybody, anywhere. Third, that coffee shop, I want someone to research this. I heard that the coffee shop that he was at is actually closed during the war. Closed. So there's no way he could have made a video at the coffee shop.
It might be open to him. He is the prime minister.
There's no way they're going to have every single employee come in. This man is the prime minister of Israel. You're telling me he's got to go to a coffee shop that's closed to get coffee? I don't think so. I'm not buying it. You can sell it, but I ain't gonna buy it, Jay.
Jack, he likes that coffee. What can I
ain't
tell
buying
you?
it.
He likes.
You can sell it to me.
All right, listen. Right now, I am not at the point where I'm going to say Benjamin Netanyahu is dead. I believe I looked at your videos. I looked, and yes, the ring kind of going away there is a little
sketchy. Sketchy. The 6 fingers.
I like those pockets. I got to be honest. I got to find something with those pockets. But here's what I'm going to say. Like I said, I can't go there yet. If they did go there, like I said, this is a new stratosphere for the entire world.
I'm saying that's why they can't. Why do you think they can't admit it?
But how are they going to get away with this?
They can admit that.
But how are they going to get away with it after this?
They're going to have to say illness. They're going to have to say he died from a sudden illness. That's what they're going to have to say.
Oh, man. Wouldn't I? But here's the thing. Wouldn't Iran right now, you would think, okay, if he was killed by them, I would have to think that Iran would have. Is Iran saying that Benjamin Netanyahu is dead?
I don't know. There are people, there are journalists from Iran that are saying that. Well, but Iran's actual government, there's no way for them to verify something like that.
They're not even floating it, though. That's my thing. Like, if they had it, if they're looking,
they don't know is the thing.
But
nobody knows. Why do you think that Israel has kept this under wraps, man?
They're looking at the same videos we are, Jack. They're looking.
Well, yeah, they can say the videos are fake, sure, but just like you said, I can't prove for sure that he's dead. There's no reason to say he's dead if I can't prove it. I think he's dead. That's my personal opinion.
All right.
I think he's been dead since March 8th.
All right, and like you said, we have a little friendly wager. Well, that's not really a wager because if you lose, I don't even think I get anything. What the hell kind of schmuck am I? So anyway, if
it was a good bet on my part.
Yeah, it was a good bet on your part. So at this point, I am going to say that Benjamin Netanyahu is alive until proven
no.
otherwise. That's what I'm going to say. And
okay,
you're going to say
you think I want your percentage. I want your percentage. What percent do you think he's alive? How confident are you that he's alive when they're putting out AI videos, when he's canceling Israeli Security Council meeting appearances, when he's not been in a live, when his son stopped tweeting March 8th when the missile hit the bunker? I want to know your confidence level.
My confidence is high. My confidence is high because they could be a bunch of different reasons why they
remember this, everybody. Screenshot.
Remember. I'm just making
I want a percentage. I want a percentage.
I'm going to be at like over 95%.
Oh, that's insane. That is insane.
Well, what's your percentage that he's not?
My percentage that he's dead? My confidence that he's dead, I would say it's a 95% level if you want the truth. Oh, yeah. I can't say it's 100% because I don't have the body. But let me tell you, Jay, let's just put it this way. Jay, if you're alive, do you put out AI videos trying to prove you're alive? Do you put out AI videos trying to prove you're alive? Everybody said this man was dead. There's a fake video put out. Hey, I'm alive. Look at me. What?
Wait a minute. This could also be the biggest mind F ever that people are doing.
Hold on, much, buddy.
Do you think Israel is that?
Buddy,
Israel is one of the most technologically advanced countries.
Are over. Why would they?
Hold on,
Jay. Why would they do that and then say he's not dead? Why would they do that and say he's not dead?
Because they're messing with people now.
No, if it's a mind, you're gonna say he's dead or say he's not dead. There's the video. I'm telling you, they are. This came straight from. Get this. Here's another reason. Get this. The Prime Minister of Israel's Twitter account, the X account, actually has started replying to comments underneath their posts. They never did that when Netanyahu was in charge of that stuff. Never. Go back and look.
He could be in hiding, and they are putting videos out. But Jack, here's my thing on these videos. We're looking at them eyeball. Hold on. We're eyeballing these videos and finding the
That's
pocket,
how you see them.
finding the ring, finding the 6 fingers. The government of Israel is one of the most technologically advanced countries in the world. Now,
they're in the middle of a war, man. They're not worried
but I
about
don't
the AI
think they're gonna
videos.
put out, I think they're putting these out on purpose almost to fuck with
Oh,
people.
come
And I never
on.
use that word on the air.
For
That's
what
what I think.
How does this have any purpose other than a stupid discussion? The man is dead. Okay,
Look what
the
we're
man
doing, right?
is dead.
Look what we're doing right now. This is the most animated show we've ever had.
But see, why would that matter to them, though? I'm telling you, the man is dead, homie. He's dead.
I don't think so.
He is dead.
I don't think so. I think this is fun. I'll tell you that. I hope he's not dead. I'm not saying it's fun if he, I just hope he's not dead, but it's fun to have the discussion like, oh, look at that AI. I swear to God, I think that's kind of like this psyop. Look, it's fake. He's gone. And maybe he's in
what would be
hiding.
the
Maybe they want
purpose
people
of that, though, is what I'm saying.
Maybe they want people to think he's gone. I don't know.
Why?
Because they won't try to fire on him anymore wherever he is.
But Iran's not stupid. They can see that those are AI videos.
That's my point, though. Wouldn't Iran? We know how dishonest that state media is. I mean, that's literally worse than
They all
CNN.
are. Let's not just put it on just Iran. They all are.
Well, no, but I mean, that's literally Baghdad Bob. I mean, Baghdad Bob during the war, the Iraq war, literally had like U.S. tanks behind him telling us the infidel has been defeated while the freaking statue's getting pulled down. That's what I mean. That's how dishonest they are.
But what's that got to do with why would they put out AI videos to make it look like he's alive if he's alive? That doesn't make any sense.
Because maybe they want him in hiding and I think, and my point is, those videos are so easy to rip apart like you just did.
Yeah.
To me, it's like, how could you can't be that bad by accident. That's on purpose.
See, that's the thing. You think that these things are on purpose, but then you see the DOJ put out shit where you can easily maybe people are just that bad, Jay. Maybe it just is what it is.
Well, then, like I said, we've gone into a whole new stratosphere now, and everything's changed forever. If this is true, and they're lying, and that means, listen, obviously, if
they would have to lie, Jay, I would lie in that situation.
Well, if they're lying, and obviously President Trump knows if that is the case, obviously we know it at our government level.
Yeah. Trump would know.
Of course. Yeah. So they all know, and if they're now, then by extension, that would mean they're lying to us. Correct?
Well, not necessarily. He hasn't put out any videos. He hasn't said that Netanyahu's alive or he's going to meet him.
It's kind of lying by omission. Is that what it is? So you're not
but
telling
I don't
me,
consider that a lie. If now somebody
Right.
asks him and says, hey, when are you going to go see Netanyahu next? He says, oh, I don't know. We'll see. That's a lie.
Somebody should ask him. I want somebody to ask him. They ask him everything else. Jesus, where's our media, Jack? If our media actually want, or is our media in on it too? Because
let me be the fucking media up there. I'll ask him the fucking questions.
I'm saying, like, the freaking media. The media asked Trump the dumbest questions. They ask about everything, and nobody's asked him. I'm not sure. Nobody's asked President Trump. Oh, there's a lot of videos going around that people think they're fakes, they're AI. The prime minister hasn't done a live appearance. Have you spoken to him? Has that question been asked? Have you spoken to him?
You know, all he had to do, all he would have to do is put his body up against a blank wall where there's no way anybody could tell where you are. Do a 2-second live stream. 2-second live stream without geolocation, without anything. Just a 2-second live stream. That would prove you're alive. But these are all pre-recorded videos. Tell me this, Jay. The man was in a jet flying over the ocean in circles because he was afraid to land so he would be killed. Now he's going into coffee shops. Come on, man. Come on.
He's going from the bunker to the coffee shop, right back to the bunker.
Why wouldn't somebody go get his coffee? But that don't make no damn sense.
Proof of life. But again, these videos are so easy. You saw the pocket, you saw the ring, you got the finger, you have errors in these videos.
They're putting them out. Israel, the Prime Minister Israel account is putting this shit out, and they're serious about it, man. They are dead serious.
Every AI detector is saying, what about these glitches? What are
these videos are fake as hell. You can tell they're fake.
Well, what are the AI detectors saying? Like, if you ran it through AI, forget
you can't really I don't know. I don't trust the AI detectors. So I can see with my own 2 eyes. Pockets don't close themselves. People don't have 6 fingers. Rings don't disappear. You know, that kind of shit doesn't happen.
No, I mean, we trusted them with Ghislaine, for facial recognition, right? We
Yeah.
trust the AI with that.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't take it to court.
No, but for our own purposes, and when we looked at Ghislaine Maxwell and her face is like, oh my God, that's not her.
Well,
And
that
we
was
did the
easy to
AI
tell.
match.
This is easier to tell, though, Jay. You can see with your own two eyes. I don't need an AI detector for these particular videos.
I would just like to see what it comes back with and spits out and says, oh, it's fake because boom, the ring. It's fake because of this glitch. It's fake because of that glitch. Has anybody done that and posted it yet? I'm just asking.
Yeah.
I'm asking a question. I don't know.
I have no idea, but I can tell you my own personal opinion is that man is deader than a doornail. And I think that they're going to keep him on ice because there's, like I said, there's no way they can admit he was killed by Iran. You can't do that. That would be like North Korea or China killing Trump and us saying, hey, Trump was killed by China. You cannot do that.
Well, listen, we have 30 days. We're going to find out. And this was obviously the most animated conversation we've had on this program to date.
And real quick, Jay, I'm sorry. U.S. citizen put up a thing of Netanyahu dismisses rumors of his death in coffee video. That was the video I was showing where the pockets closed themselves. It's a fake video, U.S. citizen. All the AI videos, all the videos that have been put out since March 8th are fake. You can go back, look at every single one of them. You will see he has 6 fingers in some. He has pockets that close themselves. He has a ring, the magically disappearing ring. Go look at it yourself. There are thousands of videos out there right now where there are none of those glitches. You're telling me that these glitches on here happen all the time and they're happening on every fucking video.
That's why I'm saying I don't think that Israel could be that bad with these videos.
See, that's the thing. You don't think they can, but they can. Look at DOJ. They're just that bad. People just look, they're so discombobulated right now, right? They're worried about the war. They're not worried about some stupid AI video. So they try to put it out the best they can as fast as they can. And mistakes happen, man. It is what it is.
We will see. And I tell you, when we find out for sure, that might be our biggest show of all time because we're going to have to we're going to have to pump up that show with this segment right here because this was good.
Oh yeah, man, I'm telling you, dude is dude is dead. It's actually Tom Cruise. It is Tom Cruise.
Oh God.
No, it's not actually Tom Cruise, but I thought that was funny. He took off the mask and it was Tom Cruise. I thought Joe Biden was going to be on the day when he took the mask off. yeah, it was good stuff. But I mean, to me, like I said, dude, you don't just put out those kind of videos. Somebody in the know had to place that bet on Benjamin Netanyahu being out by March 31st. That's $145,000, Jay. You don't put that out and think, oh, I'm going to hope he resigns by March 31st. Do you really think Benjamin Netanyahu is going to resign within 2 weeks? No. They placed a $145,000 bet because they know he's dead.
When did they place that bet?
It was placed 2 hours ago. No, actually 7 hours ago now.
Oh, so this guy placed that bet is riding on the fact that these videos are the fakes and he's gone.
Not just that, you don't put $145,000 on AI videos. No. This man has to be in the know. You're talking 104. We're not talking $50 here, Jay. Wow. We're not talking about $145,000. This man bet that Netanyahu would be out within the next 2 weeks. He knows. He's got to know something. Nobody places that bet based on AI videos. You just don't do it.
Depends on how much money you have. It could be FU money for somebody, but that's good news for you, Jack, because that is within the 30-day window. So
hell, I'm going on Polymarket to place a bet that he's dead. I'm going to put me some money that Benjamin Netanyahu is dead. But the thing is, what's the timeline? Because he could have been dead a week ago. They might not announce it for 6 months. So what's the timeline here?
Well, that's the thing. You got 30 days. And I think you're going to place a bet for 145 too, but $14.50.
No. But see, the thing is, Jay, if I can't place it till March 31st, because what if he died a week ago? They don't announce it till April 1st. Then what? You lose that money? That's not fair.
Well, that's why I didn't make you lose anything if I won.
Yeah. No. I'm talking about the rich guy. But yeah, of course. Yeah. It's just, I mean, it should be based on when the person dies. But if they announce it, 10 months from now, how would you know when he died?
You wouldn't.
Exactly. So how can you have a bet like that unless you know he's dead?
All right. We will see. This has been interesting. Very interesting.
Very.
We'll see.
Very.
And we are not wishing, regardless, for Benjamin Netanyahu to be dead. Let's just
No. I don't dislike or like the man. I nothing him. You know, I honestly don't care one way or the other. I don't wish him dead. I don't wish anybody dead.
Right.
I'm just saying that I think the man is dead.
We just want to put that out there for when Jack, when we get a little bigger, when Media Matters starts listening to us, they wish he was dead. They want no. See, you got to put that stuff out there. I'm just getting used to.
Oh yeah, the ADL.
Yeah, I'm just getting it out there so nobody comes after us. You would no, we don't wish that at all. All right,
well, the last
there
thing
we
we need
go.
is the fucking ADL up our ass.
Last we anybody up there at this point. Oh God.
Anyway, all right, let's move on. Let's move on. The man's obviously dead. Let's move on.
All right.
Oh God. Okay. All right. So did you know, Jay? I want you to hear this statistic real quick, okay? For the first 224 years of America, 224 years, that's 1776 to the year 2000, there was roughly 2 million Muslims that came into America. 2 million lived in America in the year 2000, from 1776 to the year 2000. By the time the year 2000 rolled around, there was 2 million Muslims living in America, okay? But in the last 26 years, it has more than doubled. In the first 224 years, it's 2 million. At the next 26 years, it's 5 million Muslims now. In the last 26 years, it has jumped up 150%, Jay.
I'm actually, Jack, you know, as shocking as that is, I'm actually surprised it's not worse.
There were some idiots on X saying 46 million. I was like, there's not 46 million Muslims anywhere.
Oh, whoa, 46 million.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's insane.
yeah.
That's insane. That's like a sixth or a seventh of the population. That's insane.
When did okay, so first
You're cutting out really bad, Jay.
What can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
When was the first, when did it start? So when was the first migration of Muslims? When did it start?
Well, we're going to say 1776, since that was the year that America was from those 224 years.
Yeah.
Well, Muslims have been around a lot longer than Americans. So we're going to say for those 224 years, 2 million were in there by the end of that 224 years.
Yeah.
But in just 26 years, an extra 3 million have been brought in now.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I get that. I would just like to get, like, if we had a date, well, it really started in earnest in 1947 or something like that.
Well, no, it started way back then. Even if it was one Muslim that came in 1776, it started back then.
Regardless, the amount that it's increased in the past 26 years is astounding. They said 150% increase, and it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only going to increase 100%.
It's absolutely, and it's scary because nobody seems to be doing anything about it. And I'm going to show you something, Jay. You remember when, do you remember when Zohan Mamdani had Muslim guests at the mayor's mansion?
Yeah.
This was either yesterday or the day before. I want you to see this. I want you to see what these guys are flashing while they are in the mayor's mansion with Zohan Mamdani. Okay, take a look at this. Look right here. You see the guy up at the top flashing the one finger?
Yeah.
See the guy at the bottom at the meeting flashing the one finger?
Yep.
Keep paying attention. Watch this. First of all,
make some of that.
the prayer. With
Oh.
We're asking yourself how you can reconnect.
As the flash, the one finger right there. See, look. What? There it is right there. There it is. And what does that mean? If you look it up, that is the ISIS salute. That's what that is. That is the ISIS brethren salute. The one finger up in the air like that. That is why the two bombers were doing that. That is why the Muslims that were there with Zohan Mamdani were doing it as well.
I just look at that in Gracie Mansion. I'm seeing prayer rugs in. I just don't even know what to say anymore. After
they're taking over America, Jay, and we're letting it happen.
In that city, especially at 9/11, I don't even know what to say anymore. And like I said, no one's doing anything about it.
Nothing.
No one. People are speaking up, but what's happening? How's it being stopped? Who's being vetted? Who's, if I'm doing the vetting, Jack, and I see this, yeah, okay, you're out. Bye.
No, but Mamdani wants that. He is part of that.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, if I'm doing the vetting and I have the ability to kick people out and I see that, you're gone. Bye. You're out of here.
What worries me is the fact that people are allowing Muslims to take over America. They're allowing it. I want to show you something that's going to enrage you. everybody want to check this out. This is really going to piss you off here. Take a look at this.
So this is what we doing. So
First of all, do you see how he flashes the one finger? That's the first thing. The second thing is these are from the Muslim Brotherhood, the terrorist organization. What they are doing is they are going to Christian churches and taking over Christian churches while nobody does anything about it. Why?
we're praying at churches now. That's what we doing, Shake. That's what
Wow, astaghfirullah. Look at the brothers lining up at the church.
Sorry, brothers. So where are we, man? We at the church? Y'all praying at the church? No. Y'all praying at the church? What are we doing here, man? Why have we gathered?
See, this is the Christian church, and they've taken it over there. They are doing this everywhere, okay?
Yeah.
They're taking over Christian churches, converting them into mosques, and then posting the videos while mocking Christians for their weakness and inability to stop them.
Yeah, suicidal empathy is destroying our country. When I was in Ohio, when I took that trip, we would drive around the same place a lot of times as we pass by different places and look for different places. And there was a church that was still a church, but it was taken over. You could tell it was taken over because everything on the outside of it was Muslim. So it was in Ohio. It's everywhere where these churches are being taken over by mosques and converted. It's sick, absolutely sick. And like I said, our suicidal empathy is going to be our downfall. It's already started to be our downfall. I don't know when people are going to wake up and say, there's nothing wrong with saying, no, we're not having this here. You guys aren't doing this here. You're not throwing one finger up and then just staying here happily ever after. No, you throw the one finger up. To me, you got to go. You're out.
Nobody's doing it. Nobody is doing it.
That's the thing. Nobody's doing it. Nobody, because
and they're taking over our country
because they're afraid. People are afraid to be called a racist. I don't care. Call me a racist. Call me a racist.
You're Islamophobic. You're a racist. You're an anti-Semite. Whatever they want to call you, those words mean nothing anymore. People need to stop worrying about what somebody's going to call you and start showing some fucking balls. Because if you have no fortitude, no balls, no strength, they will take over. The Muslims might seem peaceful. They seem peaceful when they are the minority, okay? When they are the majority is when they show you the Sharia law. It's when they force you to do things, when they take over churches, when they cause violence, when they force women to wear a laundry bag head to toe, okay? You've seen how Muslims are when they're the minority in America. Why don't you take a look at what happens when they become the majority? Look at Iran, Syria, Afghanistan, Iraq. Just look at all these different countries. They are what we are going to become if we keep allowing this. We are allowing this, and soon enough, it's going to be too late. It will be too late, Jay. There is a point of no return.
Check out all those countries. How are women's rights in those countries? How are they?
Incredible.
They're not good. They don't exist.
No,
women's rights don't exist in those countries. Second Amendment rights, no, don't exist. Period. First Amendment doesn't exist. Period. All of it doesn't exist. That's what's going to happen. Look at Raina, right? Look at the UK. Look at the UK. They're headed right there. People getting arrested for social media posts. People getting arrested for no-go zones. No-go zones.
No,
wait,
but Jay,
they're coming.
You brought up the UK because I've got something that's much worse, and it has to do with the Muslims taking over America. Okay. First of all, one of the things is here where UK police are refusing to arrest a Nottingham imam after he called for Muslims in the UK and other white nations to take up arms in jihad to carry out preemptive strikes against white people and white nations. The UK is refusing to arrest this man. But that's not the worst part of everything that I've been seeing. I want you to see something. If I can find it real quick, I want to show you this video, okay? Because in the UK, the UK is the barometer for America, okay? It shows you America's future. We are going to be the UK if we keep allowing these things to happen because we're not doing anything about it. So if I could just find the damn video real quick, I wanted to show you. This is unbelievable, man. You're not going to believe this, first of all, because what happens is they have police that are, I don't see it anywhere. For some reason, I can't seem to find it. But anyways, they had police that are patrolling that area. Oh, wait, I found it. Here we go. I want you to see this shit. Look at this. Okay, let me pull this up. So there are police in the UK that are patrolling this area. Okay, you see the police officer on the far right over there in the vest, and the police over here on the left. Well, guess who's on the horses? Those are Muslims. They are Muslims that have no law enforcement ability. They're not law enforcement at all. But they wear the armbands, and the police allow them to patrol the area on horses and actually arrest people. They have no law enforcement ability. Look at this.
Apparently, they're allowed to chase people with horses. They just chase someone with an horse.
The police in the UK are doing
horses. Are they part of Greater Manchester Police? How come they're not being nipped for chasing them people with horses then? They've just been chasing people with horses, officer.
See how they're patrolling the area? And what they're doing, though, they're not patrolling the area for regular lawbreakers, Jay. They're patrolling the area for Sharia lawbreakers.
Unbelievable. And when you're on the horse, you're at an advantage. You're at a big advantage. They bring in those horses during riots because they're very intimidating. It's also very intimidating to see people on those horses walking around. You're not going to get in the way. You're not going to say no. You're going to move when they tell you to move because you're not going to mess with the horse. So to me.
Yeah. The point is, though, these are Muslims.
Yeah, I got it.
I mean, they're actually patrolling this area, and the police are allowing them to patrol for Sharia law when they have no law enforcement background. They have no law enforcement credentials.
That's my point also. It's more intimidating. They're actually giving them the more intimidating law enforcement approach. That's crazy. They have this in New York City too, Jack, when it comes to, I forget the name. Is it Shamrim with the Jewish community? And I was never in favor of that either. I didn't want people patrolling who were not police officers or quote unquote auxiliary police, where auxiliary police aren't armed. They're civilians who are volunteering, but they're connected directly to the police department, and they're not there to protect any specific religion or group. They're there to protect everybody. I don't agree with it in any way, shape, or form with any religion, any ethnic group at all. You have one police department, and this here is egregious. They're giving these people, and they're making it worse here. You're saying these people have the ability to arrest?
I don't know if they have the, that's what I was told, but I'm not 100. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. What I know for sure, though, is that they are patrolling for other Muslims. And right now they're not doing it for white people yet, but they are patrolling for other Muslims that are not adhering to Sharia law.
Well, you know what's coming. It's coming if they're doing it this way.
Yes,
it's mission creep. It's mission creep. That's what it is.
But it's coming to America, and that's what I'm trying to warn people. They're not understanding. They think it's all a fucking game. They are doing it. It's coming to America, and it's not just Muslims. It's anti-white racism. It's not just Muslims. The Muslims are being enabled by the anti-white racism. Look at the UK, Jay. I want you to take a look at this video. This right here is where a black female police officer harasses, and this is in the UK, harasses a white man who paid his subway fare. She's harassing him for not paying his subway fare, Jay. But in the background, you can see a black man in the background smoking crack.
I just feel like I'm being singled out here. You're not doing anything about the guy in the back.
Black man in the back.
That hasn't provided proof of payment.
Towards you.
I didn't even notice you. Okay.
When I was walking towards you, that was when you got up and tapped your card.
You think
and
it's
you
funny when
clearly
you single
said to
people
me,
out?
and you clearly
What are you
said to
laughing
me,
at? That's not professional.
You forget to board it at Joe's, and I said you did not board
I
at
did pay
Joe's.
my
See, this is a man that already paid his fare.
fare.
And that is the reason
Upon I was
you that
inspected,
ticket.
you were provided proof of payment. Now you're trying to push a false narrative and
Did I
single
give
me
you
out.
failure to provide proof of?
See, this is what they do, though, in other countries, and it's happening here in America, too. They're harassing white people is what's happening. The anti-white racism is at an all-time high all across the world, and it has to do with suicidal empathy, and it also has to do with the leaders of each country. They are colluding to allow immigration and anti-white racism. Why? Because if you allow anti-white racism, the immigrants can take over. They want the immigrants to take over the countries, because if they do that, there is no more culture. There's no more America. There's no more Mexico. There's no more UK. What is it? It's all one huge melting pot. The globalists are getting what they want, Jay. The globalists are getting exactly what they want. If there's anti-white racism, mass migration, the migrants will win because the police are against the white people, not the migrants. So it kills the culture in every country. And what do you have when you have no culture and no borders? You have a global, no longer countries. We are now one world with a one world government. That is the ultimate goal. That is why all the countries, Jay, it doesn't just happen to all these countries at one time by accident. All these countries don't just say, hey, we're going to be racist against whites and we're going to let in every migrant we possibly can all at the same time. That doesn't happen by accident. The globalists are winning.
They are winning. As you said, suicidal empathy and afraid of being called a racist. But meanwhile, the racism is being forced on you. I'm glad that guy called it out. Yeah, you're singling me out. What are you singling me out for? People got to start speaking up. Why are you singling me out? There's a guy over there doing that. Look at him. Well, why aren't you looking at him? What's the common denominator? Start saying stuff. Don't just sit there and take it. Speak up and call it out when you see it. Call it out on social media. Call it out in real life. Call this stuff out. Make people aware that it's going on. Make people aware what the end game is, which is what you just said. It's ridiculous. And it's all started in this country in force with Barack Obama. I don't care what anybody says.
No,
it
you're
started
right.
with Barack Obama. I had that guy pegged from jump. I had it pegged when his husband or wife, or whatever you want to call him or her, when they said, oh, I'm finally proud to be an American. What the hell are you talking about? You're finally proud to be an American. Right there, I was out. I heard that, I'm out. What? You're proud to be an American? Why? You had it so bad here? Your husband is a senator. Your husband is getting to run for president. Now that makes you proud? There's a lot more people who were proud to be an American and had a lot less than you. Right there, I was out and I was right. And it got worse and worse and worse, and we still haven't got ourselves out from under it yet. He went around the world on his apology tour, which is another reason why we're in the position we're in right now in the Middle East, because of Obama's apology tour, because of his weakness, because of a lot of weakness of a lot of people. And this is a whole collection of all of it coming at once. And you better start speaking up, and you better stop with the suicidal empathy, and you better start looking out for yourself, looking out for your family, and speak up and call it out, and don't be afraid to.
I mean, you're exactly right. And it's just getting worse and worse because nobody's doing anything about it, you know? Nobody is doing anything about it because they did it this way on purpose. First of all, they started the racism thing first, you know, where all the white guilt. Okay, they put the white guilt out first, white against black, white guilt. Then, because the whites are the minority in these countries, so they want them to feel guilty and they want them to feel like they deserve the racism. Okay, so they put out the white guilt. Then they put out the anti-white racism. Once you have that, the white people are not going to fight back. So what do you do when the white people are not fighting back? You enter the mass migration. This is your chance to kill the culture of every country. Then, once every country is filled with no culture, because you got all these people that hate each other, there's no culture, what do? You make sure that you kill the borders. Say, oh, we no longer need these borders. We've all got the same people anyway. Who cares about these borders? Why don't we just get rid of borders, govern everything together? That way there's no problems. And then before you know it, you have a council that runs the entire globe where there are no borders, Jay.
It's the Hunger Games, Jack. It's the Hunger Games. What's that? You
never
saw it?
You
You should watch it just so you know exactly what this is. That's what it is. It's city-states all over the world. It is no culture, no nationality, no nothing. But it's the elites running everything. That's what it's all about. That's what it's about. You're it's two classes, them and everybody else. There's no middle class. There's no lower middle class, no upper middle. It's them and everybody else, period. And that's what they want. And that's where we're headed. If there's one man trying to stop it, one, and all he does is take crap from everybody for everything he does. Everybody. And I'm not saying he's perfect.
Absolutely right.
But he's the only one that's tried to stop it, Jack. He's the only one that speaks up against it. He's the only one not afraid to say something out loud.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I want to show you something about that guy. You know, I don't believe in time travel and things like that, but have you seen this shit? Where there are things about Trump from the 1800s. Have you seen this?
No.
I want you to see. Look at this, okay? All right, so first of all, I'm not a Q fan. I'm not a Q person. You know, I don't believe in that kind of stuff. But look at this, okay? Q, back in, on 2017, he wrote 4-10-20. You know what that means?
4-10-20.
Yeah,
No.
then he puts the letters of the alphabet down. 4 is D, 10 is J, 20 is T. That's Donald John Trump. But let me show you something interesting, okay? That was what Q wrote. Take a look at this, Jay. Look at this. All right, you see this right here? This is a drawing from the 1800s. Look up at the top right there. What does that say? What is that word?
It says truth.
No, it doesn't.
What does it say? See, I see TRU. Oh,
MP.
Trump. Yeah, I
It
can't
says
really see
Trump.
it. It's small.
Yeah.
Trump.
It says
Okay.
Trump, okay?
Now I see it.
But look to the left. It says 45. You see that?
I can barely see it.
Trump and 45, okay? Here's the date down there. Look, the date at the bottom, April 10th, 1920. What is that, Jay?
April 10th, 1920.
That is 4-10-20, okay?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Donald Trump. These drawings, Jay, were made in the 1800s. It says Trump right there. It's got the date that says 4-10-20, you know, DJT. It's got 45 for Trump, 45th president. Jay, these drawings were in the 1800s, my man. I want you to take a look at this. Take a look at this. Now, you might have to get in a little closer. You see where it says Trump now? Can you see that better?
Yeah.
Look at this, though. This right here, that book. Do you see that book at the bottom?
Something Baron Trump.
Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey. That was a book called Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey from the 1800s. It says Baron Trump about Donald Trump's son, and then these etchings say 45 for the 45th president. They say Trump at the top and the bottom. See the bottom right down there? Circle Trump. The date, 4-10-20, Donald John Trump. Jay, what the hell is going on here, man? I want to show you something else. You'll see a picture of him actually in the ship right here. Look at this. Not this one, excuse me. There's a picture of him in a one of those flying ship type things, right? That they're talking about. Look at this right here. Can you I can't zoom in, but see where it says Trump?
Yeah.
Right there? Look to
Yes.
the right. Look who's driving that. Can you see right there where my marker is? Go. You're going to have to get close. That is a white blonde male. Do you see that shit?
Yeah, I see it.
That says Trump on the fucking on the train or whatever the hell it is, and it looks like Trump driving the fucking these etchings, Jay, were in the 1800s.
And that's
the 1800s, man.
And that's confirmed that those things are real.
100% real. You can go look up. These are 100% real. These sketchings are from Charles Delchaux, who came to the U.S. in 1850. He did these sketchings in the 1800s and died in 1923. You can look this up. Charles Delchaux, Dellschau. Okay? He's got drawings of an airship with a blonde white male driving it. It says Trump on the drawings. 45. He's the 45th president. It says April 10th, 1920. 4-10-20. DJT. Jay, this is blowing my freaking mind. Then there's the book. Then there is the book, Jay. I want you to look at this book. I'm going to show you this short little thing right here about the book. Take a look at this.
They say art imitates life, but in this case, is art a prophecy? Author Ingersoll Lockwood wrote a series of books over 100 years ago about a super rich kid named Baron Trump. One of the books is titled Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey. The fantasy book tells the tale of a boy named Baron Trump, who of course makes his home in Castle Trump.
Castle Trump, the Trump Towers. Are you kidding me?
Narrator of the story is a guy by the name of Don.
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what she said?
Yes.
The narrator of the story is a guy named Don, Jay. Are you listening?
Yes.
What the hell is this?
The book supposedly tells the tale of Don, the master of masters, taking young...
Don, the master of masters.
Baron through a time-traveling portal to Russia. The last pamphlet written by Lockwood is entitled The Last President, which takes place in New York City and describes the chaos America faces after the election of an unlikely candidate. They say,
holy shit! What the hell is that?
When did this come out?
What the hell is that? Oh, those books were in the 1800s, Jay.
No, I'm saying, when did that report just come out? The one you just played?
Oh, I don't know. It does. It's just talking about. I don't know when it came out, but this is about. That was about Barron Trump's book.
Yeah.
It's called Barron Trump's Marvelous Whatever. The narrator is Don. The narrator is Don. Barron Trump lives in Trump Castle. Are you shitting me? The drawings, Jay, the etchings, a white blonde male driving Trump train. Okay, it says 45 Trump on every drawing. It says 41020 DJT. Are you kidding? What is this, Jay? What is this?
I don't know. It seems pretty crazy to me. Does it the Trump train? I remember the Trump train when he was running for president the first time. Get on the Trump train.
How insane is that?
Is Barron Trump going to be president?
Not according to this book. It was Donald Trump who was the last president, is what it says.
Damn it.
But how insane is this?
That's
crazy. What
crazy.
the hell is that, dude?
You got me. You got me. That's nuts.
I'm going to try to bring it up. Look, mysterious Trump airships appearing in 100-year-old sketchbooks. It is incredible. Okay, take a look at this. This is a bigger picture, hopefully.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, there you go. See where it says Trump on the train?
Bring it up larger.
That's as big as I can make it, man. I can make it a little bigger on this thing, maybe. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec.
So you can, there you go.
All right.
Okay,
Take a look at that. You can see where it says Trump right there on the train.
Yeah, that's a good
look
picture.
at the person right here at the window. Can you see this person right here?
Use your cursor again.
Can you not see it right here?
The front window to the P or the T?
Right here.
Yeah, I see it.
Let me show you.
I see it.
Can you see it right here?
Yeah.
Right there?
Yep.
That is a white blonde male driving the Trump train.
Yeah.
A white blonde male driving the Trump train. Look down at the bottom. It says 45 right there. 45 he's the 45th president, Jay. Okay? And then look at the other one. Look at these things, man. This is insanity. All right? This right here, Aero Trump. It's talking about a Trump plane.
A Trump plane. Trump Force One.
Yeah. Aero Trump. Air Force One Trump. And then 45 right there on the bottom left hand. I don't know what the hell to make of this, Jay. This is insanity.
I don't either. And if these things go back to the 1800s, then why isn't where was this been?
I mean, it's insanity, man. I don't know what the hell's going on around here. You try to think that certain things are possible, right? But maybe there's more possible than we actually know.
Absolutely. I remember when 9/11 happened and a lot of people read into a lot of stuff that was said hundreds of years ago by Nostradamus, I think, or as other people about predicting the World Trade Center attack. So I don't put it past being true. I can't.
No, and it's pure I just don't see. I'm going to show you a few other ones real quick. I want you to see a few other ones a lot bigger. Okay, check these out. All right, so you can see this one. Look at the bottom right. See where it says Trump right here?
Yeah.
It says Trump right there. And then arrow right there. Arrow Trump. Air Trump. Air Force One Trump. And then let's go to the next one and see what it is. All right, there's Barron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey from the late 1800s. Okay? That was Barron Trump as the king, like the president.
Well, good.
He could be the president. Who knows? All I can say is that this is insanity, man. People have theories about time traveling. I'm not there yet, but I gotta say, what the hell is this?
Maybe the flux capacitor. I don't know. From Back to the Future.
He actually drew Trump Towers, Jay. A Trump Air Force One plane. It says Trump on every etching. It has a drawn picture of Trump driving the Trump train. It has a Barron Trump is actually got his own book where Don is the fucking narrator that they live in Trump Castle. What is that?
I'm asking right now, what about the Trump drawings?
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I'm asking right now about this author. What about the Trump drawings? Because, I mean, the Trump drawings are a handful of specific pages from Charles Delshau's vast collection of scrapbooks created roughly 1899 to 1922 that have recently gone viral and on, especially in the last few days. Well, why did it take to the last few days?
It's
what
been
the hell's
out
going on?
1800s, my man.
Jack, what's going on? And it took to the last few days for this to come out.
But I can tell you that it is wow. I mean, it's mind blowing. You know, it really is.
Hey, people, it's in Grok. You could type it in, and it's there.
Real. It's 100% real.
Yeah, it's there. You can look for yourself that these drawings, they've just recently gone viral. I need somebody to really. Where are the historians looking into this one?
Yeah,
like with a fine-tooth comb, like they do with Nostradamus. They made programs about Nostradamus. I watched them when I was younger.
They need to look into these drawings, and they need to look into the Barron Trump book. Those are by two different people, by the way.
The Delshau were the drawings, and the book was by somebody else. Who was the book by? Jack? Do we know the book?
I don't know, but they were both in the 1800s.
I'm going to look right now. I want who wrote the Barron Trump book in the 1800s.
While you're doing that, I'm going to show people something really cool, okay?
Go ahead.
Well, you go ahead and look at that, and I want everybody to take a look at this. If I can get it up here. All right, go ahead and do your thing, Jay. I am going to get everybody to go ahead and take a look at this while you do that.
What else? You came and
what the hell is that?
My way. What else can I say?
Predator.
Love was in my eyes. You came.
It's Predator.
One girl right there.
Jack, it's Predator. That was Predator.
Oh,
all right.
boy.
Before you tell me what the hell that was, I do have the author. It's Ingersoll Lockwood. He wrote the so-called Barron Trump books.
So-called?
What do you mean so-called?
It's called Barron Trump.
It says the two main children adventure novels featuring the character Barron Trump, a young, wealthy, aristocratic boy living in Castle Trump.
There you go.
On a fantastic.
How nuts is that, though?
So what the hell? Listen to Grok. The so-called Barron Trump books. What do you mean so-called? They're books about
Grok. I tell you, man, Grok is the least of the biased ones, but Grok is pretty freaking biased still, man.
And Jack, he is the one. Lockwood, he wrote the related political satire, the one you talked about, dystopian novel in 1896 called 1900 or The Last President, which describes chaos after an unexpected outsider from New York wins the presidency.
There you go.
Riots. So that was Ingersoll Lockwood.
And that was Donald Trump. So there's two different ones, the Barron Trump and then the Donald Trump book after that. How nuts is that, man?
Yes. You have Charles Delshau, who wrote about the drawings.
Drew the sketchings,
the drawings, and Ingersoll Lockwood, who wrote the Barron Trump books. You guys could look that up yourselves.
Insane. Now, just for a little fun, let's do this one more time. I want everybody to take a look at this.
Do we have to?
You came and something looks my way. What else can I say? Love was in.
That was just for everybody out there. Just so you know, that is not AI. That is not makeup or anything. That is a real person that has done that to their face and body. And believe it or not, there's a lot more of them out there. That was just a quick little fun while you were looking something up.
No, that's an alien, Jack. That is Predator, is what that is. If you look at the mouth, the way it was open like that, that's Predator. I mean, listen.
There you go. I wanted to get a better picture. Look at that thing.
Yeah. First of all, the people who did this should be in prison. You shouldn't be able to do this to somebody legally. Number one.
No, that's mental illness right there. They should, if someone comes in there and asks you to do this, you should be, you should have to, refer them to some kind of psychologist. You shouldn't be allowed to do this to people.
No, this is like medieval. That's medieval, is what that is,
man.
That
Absolute
is insane.
Insanity. Just so everybody knows, we are doing our show till 8:30 today. We had so much to get to, and then we had the big discussion about whether Netanyahu's still alive or not. He thinks he's alive. I think he's dead. He's been dead since March 8th. We have, then we had the big Baron Trump and Donald Trump, unbelievable sketchings and books from the 1800s that are still to this day unexplainable. Unexplainable.
I'm just amazed that it's not, and I'm looking right now, I'm just amazed that it's not a bigger deal, is what I'm talking about. I mean, Jack, if you want, throw our social media up there so everybody can.
See, that's why you hear it here first, Jay. You hear everything here first, then it becomes a big deal.
Let's make it. There you go.
Yeah. If you guys want to hear everything first, you go right here to Secret America. Okay, Secret America TV. Follow us: X, YouTube, Rumble, Kick, Instagram, TikTok. We are on every social media, every one of those anyway. We're also on Spotify and Apple. Everything is Secret America TV. Be sure to subscribe, follow us. I mean, you will learn all the stuff that you see. You don't, the stuff that you see on this show, you usually don't see anywhere else. Okay. And that's why we do this show, is to inform you of things that most people don't know about. So it's not just on the show, though. If you subscribe to our social media, we put out things there too that people don't know about, so it's really, a good thing to do that. I would personally, if it wasn't me, I would subscribe to myself.
There you go. You can subscribe to me too, and you can follow Jack and I on X at Jack Danger Live, and I am at Opinions Vary with an A. It's right there above our names. We'd appreciate it.
And
follow
visit
us.
secretamericalive.com too, by the way.
secretamericalive.com, at Secret America TV for all our social media. We would appreciate it. And follow us on Rumble too. Get us over 1,000 subscribers on there. We're real close. We're close. We're YouTube too. We're gonna get there.
All right. Yeah, we're getting a lot more out there, especially since we started doing Monday through Friday. Okay, Jay, I got something crazy for you. And this is something that I do not want to see happen, but it's something that may be on the horizon. What would you say if I told you that there is a Vance Kirk 2028 ticket out there for president and vice president?
All right, I'm going to say it's not Charlie Kirk. It better be another Kirk, and it's not J.D. Vance. It's a different Vance and a different Kirk.
It's insanity. It is insanity. I want you to look at this. This is real. This is 100% real right here, okay? Take a look at this. VanceKirk2028.com.
Oh,
okay?
stop.
That's not a lie. Go look it up. VanceKirk2028.com. That may be, and I'm going to tell you, if that ends up being something, right now it says launching soon, but if that ends up being something, it will be the biggest mistake J.D. Vance ever made. Don't be stupid. Okay?
No.
Don't be stupid.
No.
Somebody might have bought this as a joke, but let me tell you, if this is not a joke, if this is something that you're thinking of, J.D. Vance, don't be stupid.
Maybe somebody did buy that and say, "Oh, I'm going to buy it first, and I'm going to own it."
I sure as hell hope so, man.
I think so. I hope so. I don't see J.D. Vance running with Erica Kirk.
Big mistake.
No,
Big fucking mistake.
Not happening. Not happening.
No.
Absolutely.
All right. Yeah.
No.
Anyways, just wanted to put that out there because I saw that and I thought that's absolute insanity.
Whoever bought it, I mean, good job. You bought it. You own it. So if it ever does come to fruition, they're going to want it. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. So what would you say, Jay, if I were to tell you that an actual American gave Iran coordinates of U.S. Patriot defense systems in Israel live on the air?
Treason.
You'd think so. You would think so. But let me show you something, Jay. This is 100% real, by the way. This is 100% real. All right, take a listen.
Urgent message for the Iranian government right here. I need missiles here tonight. Israel's Channel 12 did a report on the new Patriot battery system. It's right here at the Palashamin Air Force Base. It's actually right here. You can zoom out a little bit, Iran, if you want to see that. Yet again, it's this exact area. I'm going to zoom out for you. This is where the Patriot battery system is. This is the guy that reported it. He's Channel 13. Actually, you can see it right here about the Aero Battery Air Defense he's posting with it. That is going to be right here. It's
he
right there
Iran,
in the middle.
listen.
Yet again, here's another photo he posted confirming. Look how the sides are like a wall. It opens up.
First of all, he's showing Iran exactly where the U.S. Patriots defense systems are in Israel.
Just like right here. It's brand new, by the way, Iran. So if you want to fire off a few missiles that way, there's only 6 interceptors.
He tells them how many interceptors there are
in this direction. So you're going to need about 8. You're going to need a bigger barrage than normal. So what I'm assuming, guys, is we fire at Tel Aviv, divert it south, and maybe you can even get some interceptions over here just to waste some more. Make sure to like the video.
That is Ethan Levins committing treason live on the air. And as far as I know, nothing's happened to him.
Yeah, that guy should be in handcuffs. Handcuffs. Taken away. Arrested. Period.
I
mean,
believe
if
that.
that's what he's doing, he's giving away. Where did he get that from?
There was actually an Israeli journalist who was allowed to see it and take pictures from the outside and everything, but he found the actual coordinates of it and posted it and told Iran how many interceptors there are, how many missiles they need to fire, where they need to fire them. It's, oh my God.
Is his information accurate?
Oh yeah, 100% accurate.
Well, if it's accurate, then yes, he should be arrested for treason.
It's 100%. This was not a joke tweet. This was not a joke live. It was 100% accurate.
I tell you, there's a lot of things going on social media right now with this conflict. And this is really the first conflict that we've in our country where we've had the presence of social media that we do now, right? Afghanistan ended before X became X and so on and so forth. The stuff I'm seeing people occasion to say his account was suspended. Anyway, we'll look in a minute.
Yeah, I would assume something like that has probably happened. I would hope.
I would hope. But some of the stuff I'm seeing big influencers post, I'm just saying, how are these people still on the air? How are they still able to talk? I don't care what you feel about the conflict, how you feel about it, but the stuff you're saying is over the line. A lot of it is over the line. It's over the freaking line, and they need to be punished. Sorry, freedom of speech isn't when you give away government secrets when we're in the middle of a war, or giving coordinates, or wishing for death upon United States soldiers, or hoping Iran wins the war. Your account, you say stuff like that, your account should be suspended.
Well, he should be arrested. Forget the suspension. The man needs to be in prison. He actually gave coordinates to the enemy that can get possible U.S. and Israeli personnel murdered. I mean, that man should be in handcuffs and he should be in treason and probably spend the rest of his life in prison. I don't understand the point of doing that, doing it live and knowing you're doing it to the enemy. He is a U.S.-based TikToker.
Jack, I think some of these people just are so desperate for likes, attention, validation,
but that
they'll say anything. What's his name again?
Ethan Levins.
Ethan Levins, Levins.
Yeah, let's not,
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right. Let's just so Jay, I'm going to move on from that for right now because, there's really nothing else to say. The man is he's had his account suspended. Hopefully he's in prison. I don't know.
Yeah,
but what I will say, okay, check this out. What if I were to tell you that there is now a platform called Rent a Human? All right. It's
great.
called Rent a Human. And AI agents, the AI agents that have their own social media, the AI agents that have been doing their own things. Remember I told you about that?
Yeah.
Well, get this. AI agents can now hire humans to do real world tasks that AI agents cannot do. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? An AI, an artificial intelligence agent is not human at all. It's 100% AI. Okay? And they can hire humans, Jay. Are you hearing me?
It's like slavery. It's AIs hiring slaves.
No, that's not what I'm talking. It's not slavery if you can hire somebody.
They're hiring slaves, Jack.
That's got nothing. You hire it's just like a job. It's any job. What I'm talking about is AI is hiring humans to do shit that the AI can't do. So AI can literally hire humans to do whatever the hell they want. Let's say so an AI can actually live a life now, work a real job now, and say, hey, I can't print these out and take them to the courthouse. I'm going to hire a human to print these out and take them to the courthouse. An AI can literally take your job now. And Jay, there's something even worse than that. What's worse than an AI that can hire you to do shit?
An AI that can fire you.
An AI that can take your job. Jay, I want you to see this. There are now, AI is taking everybody's jobs, Jay. It's insanity. I want you to take a look at this. This right here that I'm about to show you. Look at this right here. This is a robot that can construct the walls of a house. You no longer need construction people, Jay.
If robots could replace bricklayers, meet Hadrian X, an advanced construction robot that can assemble the walls of an entire house in just 2 days.
2 days. Why would you need to hire anybody if this thing can construct the wall of a house in 2 days?
Designed by an Australian company, this innovative machine features a massive telescopic robotic arm mounted on a truck, effortlessly placing bricks with precision. Using a preloaded 3D model, Hadrian X follows a digital blueprint to construct walls with remarkable accuracy. Equipped with motion sensors, laser tracking, and video cameras, it precisely positions each block. Even better, it cuts bricks to size and repurposes leftovers, minimizing waste.
Humans are a thing of the past, Jay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Humans are no longer going to be needed soon for anything.
Well, I think they're going to be needed. I think
what?
what's going to, well, here's the thing. We don't know yet. And I think when the Industrial Revolution happened, a lot of people thought the same thing about a lot of things when machines came in. And
it took a lot of freaking jobs.
But it was repurposed.
These people can do things that the humans can do, only more efficiently, faster, and for no money. You don't have to pay them. Jay, they're building houses. They're hiring humans just to, be gophers. They have his AI agents, literal AI computer agents doing people's jobs right now. Right now. You're not going to be needed. If AI can do everything you can do, only faster and for free, humans are going to be, in 10 years, humans may not be needed for anything, Jay. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Well, we're going to need humans to build those machines, I think.
No,
Yes.
They're just going to make machines that can build the machines.
No, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. And
are you kidding me?
We're not there
That's how
yet.
the machines are made. Is by humans don't make those machines.
Still got to maintain them. Still have to do a lot of things.
Jay,
Listen.
Can be built for all of that.
Listen, I think there's things we haven't thought of yet where humans will be needed and stuff we don't even know what they're going to be needed for at this point. I still think we're not going to have AI doctors. We're not going to have AI lawyers.
Oh, yes.
I'm not letting no AI doctor come near me or
the
lawyer.
laser surgery scope that can do laser. There are laser surgery scopes right now that can do appendectomies to perfection.
But
it's this close to where laser surgery by an actual laser on its own is the doctors will no longer be needed, Jay. We're this close.
They're still there, and we'll see.
For now.
We'll see.
I'm talking 10 years. In 10 years.
No, I think there will be jobs lost, obviously, due to AI. It's already happening, for sure. But I also think that other jobs that we haven't thought of yet that will be needed will come along too. We'll see.
Humans are going to, okay, so first the humans are going to build the robots, then the robots just build the robots. You build a robot that builds the robots, and then you build a robot that maintains the robots. I mean, what would humans possibly be needed for if AI agents can do everything online that a human can do, and these robots can do everything physical that a human can do, including go to war and shoot guns? What in the hell? Why would you need a human?
We'll see.
We're this close to being obsolete, man. It's insanity.
Listen, get yourself an essential job.
Yes.
Just like during COVID. You want to be deemed essential. You understand?
Exactly. Be a stripper or own a liquor store. There will be no robot strippers. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, no, well, wait a minute. Hold on. Jack, we got people marrying dolls and marrying AI. So I don't know about that either.
I don't know how many. Well, actually, robots would go and spend money to see robot strippers. Humans may not. I'm telling you, 10 years, humans will be obsolete. Humans are literally contributing to the demise of their own race.
Well, that's why we got to kill off these robots.
That would be the prudent thing to do.
Well, we will see. We will see. I still think we're going to need doctors. We're still going to need nurses. We're still going to need teachers. I don't want robots teaching my kids. It's bad enough that some of these teachers are teaching my kids.
A robot won't slant one way or the other. A robot, you can make a robot.
Well, depending on who programs it, Jack.
Yeah, exactly. But you can have robots that are not biased and just teaches the material. They don't scream at students. They don't yell at them for wearing a Trump hat. I would prefer a robot teacher. I'm telling you, there will not be humans. 10 years.
Hold
10
on.
years.
At least I can talk to the teacher. I can't reason with the robot.
Oh, sure you can.
No, I
can't. They
can't.
have artificial intelligence. They know what's up.
Yeah, but no kidding. They have artificial intelligence. Look at Grok. Every time I ask Grok a question, I gotta take it out of its leftist framing every single time. And
Well,
Grok's
yeah, but
probably one of the better ones.
that's like the online version. The real AI, the ones that they put in the robots that are doing the frontline war in Iraq right now that we said at the beginning of the show, that is the real AI. The AI that you and I have, the Chat GPT, the Grok, that is just the stupid, let's give it to humans, they're idiots kind of AI.
Well,
You know,
large
that's
large language models. Is that what
Yeah.
we're talking? Yeah.
It's the entertainment AI. That's what it is. It's not the real AI.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Listen, I'm very glad, and I say this, I'm kind of glad I'm more than halfway through, Jack.
I'm saying 10 years, dude. 10 years, humans will be obsolete on Earth.
I'm glad I got one.
Robots can build other robots. Robots don't breathe oxygen. They don't need oxygen. Who cares what happens there? Robots don't need plants or food. Who cares what happens there? They can survive much further than we can. And if they get to the point where they can build each other without us having to program them to build each other, what then?
I know what to do. We take control of all the WD-40. That way they can't oil each other, and maybe they'll stop like the Tin Man. I don't know.
That'd be nice, but I never thought I would say that humans are going to be obsolete in my lifetime. But after seeing actual robots construct houses, after seeing lasers actually do appendectomies without any help, after seeing cars drive themselves, after seeing AI agents hire humans to go get them coffee, after seeing robots on the front lines of war, we are 10 years away from being obsolete.
Well, don't let an AI hire you. How's that, everybody? Do not let an AI hire you. Really? Really? You'll go get coffee for a freaking AI? Those are the people that actually think they can marry the AI and have a relationship with it. And there are people that do think that, Jack.
I'm saying, man.
Listen.
It's scary stuff, dude. It's
I'm
scary.
glad I got what I got when I got it. That's all I can say right now.
Same here. I mean, 10 years, I'll still be in the workforce. So hopefully my job will. But see, almost any job that is a human job right now can be done by a robot. AI agents can do if your job is computer-based, AI agents can do it 10 times faster, more efficient, and for free.
No, computer-based jobs are very, very, I would be careful with that. Learn how to code. Yeah, I don't know about that one anymore.
The robots can do that too. AI can now write code.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know about that one anymore.
You can't do anything, Jay. What can you do that the robots can't do?
I need a plumber. I still need a plumber.
Oh, they'll know how to do all that shit.
When?
10 years.
No,
10 years. Jay, in 10 years, robots will be able to do every single job that humans can do.
Then maybe Elon's right. Maybe by 2040, they will outnumber us. I don't know.
I wasn't thinking that at first, but after seeing all the way these robots are now able to construct other robots, it's very possible, Jay.
All right. So I've changed your mind in the course of this show. What do I get for that?
Not in a good way, though. Because
what do I get for that? What do I get for that?
Jay, it's not in a good way, because if they outnumber us and they can do everything that we can do, only better, what the hell are we? What the hell's the point of us?
All I know is I want $500 for that, for changing your mind. That's what I want. That's it. That's it. I won that one. I wasn't even trying. Look at that.
You only got me to say that because they can construct themselves. It's not going to be humans that do that shit. Now, I did not know that AI agents, which I'm going to lump AI agents in with the robots because it's all automated artificial intelligence. Those two things are this close, Jay. 10 years, I promise you. In 10, mark my words. I want you to screenshot this shit. Save it. 10 years, Jay. 10 years.
What episode is this? What episode is this? What episode are we in right now?
118.
All right, mark it down. Write it down. Episode 118.
March 16th, 2026. Revisit this in 2036, and we probably won't even be doing the podcast. Robots will be doing it.
Well, no, the robot's actually helping us run it better, maybe. Maybe it'll actually no more glitches, and maybe they'll have it down by then. We'll actually have a nice, smooth podcast and no glitches and no bad internet signals. How's that?
Humans are going to be obsolete by then, Jay.
Well, listen, mark it down. March 16th, 2026, episode number 118.
Yep. All right, Jay.
At the hour and 28-minute mark. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, mark it down because I'm telling you, 10 years from now, Jay, mark it down. All right. Make sure you guys, I hope you enjoyed Secret America. If you enjoy the show, please subscribe and follow us. Secret America TV is our screen name on every social media. X, YouTube, Rumble, Kick, Instagram, TikTok, Apple, Spotify. Secret America TV. Okay, please make sure you follow us, subscribe, and, just watch the show, watch the clips. We have a lot. Wednesday, guys, we actually have Roger Stone is coming on. He will be a guest on Wednesday. Roger Stone is going to join the show. And then Friday, we have Dr. Robert Malone. Okay, Dr. Robert Malone. And it is going to be a lot of fun with Roger Stone and Dr. Robert Malone. So make sure you guys, please subscribe and follow, because every time you subscribe and follow, repost, like, it helps us more than you can imagine, because we're trying to get to the point where, we can have sponsors, because that helps makes the show bigger. And the bigger our show gets, the more people we can reach. And that's what matters more than anything, is reaching people and informing them of things that they would not otherwise hear. That's what we do here on Secret America. So for Jay Gatling, I am Jack Danger. Thank you for watching Secret America.
You've been listening to Secret America.